Welcome back. It's the spookiest day of the year. Yes, it's Halloween. And guess what? It is big business. And this year, Americans are expected to spend over $13 billion. And some folks aren't just buying candy, they're turning their homes into full-blown haunted attractions. So what makes us crave a good scare? Maribel Gonzalez joining us now with a closer look at the haunted happenings. Good to see you.
Hi, Annie. Good to see you too. Happy Halloween. As you can see, there's so much interest in Halloween. In fact, despite concerns over price increases due to tariffs, I can tell you that Halloween celebrations are going strong. Take this home here, for example. It's just one of dozens here in Burbank, California, that goes all out for Halloween, drawing hundreds, if not thousands of people to this neighborhood.
Let's go on a tour of the Circus of Nightmares.
On this residential street in Southern California,
This is Chainsaw Alley I just brought you to.
the Circus of Nightmares comes to life.
And they say it's very much like a movie set. A lot of people liken it to what they see when they go to Disney.
Cheryl Watts-Husto has a background in props and set dressing, but it was her then 9-year-old son Marcos who asked to create a circus in their front yard, a tradition that began during the pandemic.
This provided a way for people to come enjoy Halloween with social distancing.
Marcos' clowns take over their front yard with live teenage actors and animatronics inspired by Hollywood.
I got the opportunity once to actually meet Tim Burton, so that was like a life-changing moment for me.
Parents say the circus allows kids to try out their creative craft. One started scare acting here.
Now she's a professional scare actor at Not Scary Farm and loving it.
Kids as young as 5 also participate.
But the clowns, he's like, the clowns are my friends.
And haunted house scares are science-backed.
Whether it's a haunted house or they are part of doing the scaring, there's an adrenaline rush and a dopamine because you don't really know what to expect. There is a level of connection that happens when you're experiencing this with someone else. We know neurochemically that elicits oxytocin in the brain, so it feels good. It's bonding.
I'm Maribel Gonzalez reporting.
Well, Annie, if you're wondering how long a spooky spectacle like this takes to set up, I can tell you that Cheryl and her son Marcos started putting all of this together the weekend after Labor Day.
Oh, that is an elaborate setup and frightening indeed. Maribel, I'm a mom and it's always that day after Halloween where you see that mountain of candy still sitting on the counter and you want them to enjoy it. But what is the limit here? What are nutritionists saying? How much sugar is too much for our kids?
Yeah, Eddie, that is a great concern. I'm a mom too. I get it. I get what you're talking about. But the American Academy of Pediatrics recommends that children 2 and older, they cap that consumption of added sugar to about 20 grams per day. Now, to put this into perspective, that a full-size candy bar has about 20 grams of sugar each in that size. So something like this, Annie, would be a little bit too big. Something like this, probably we would have to limit. You can't eat all of the cotton candy in here. And then for children 2 and under, Annie, they recommend just staying away from sugar altogether.
Okay, yes, that would be my little girl right there if I let her have that entire lollipop in your hand, for sure. I'm sure she will happily take it though. Maribel, thank you so much for the insight and have a spooky night, but be safe.